I only just had a reason not to ready up because I was going to show my cock on stream, but
Wait, what?
I just had to let that one ring on through because I love this guy. I think he's so funny. What's up, guys? My name is Mr. SLIN, and today is another video about competitive TF2 and Sideshow here. I love watching TF2 content. This is Sideshow playing a European Pug Champ, and I was watching this video the other day, and something happened here which really blew my mind. And I love watching, you know, Sideshow play. The dude's funny, but I'm watching Zesty here with the shortstop on scout. And I just have to give some context to the situation because it blew my mind that he's using this. Like, for those of you guys who have no idea, like, shortstop is by far the worst scout weapon in the game. Hands down, no questions asked. It's absolutely terrible. And the fact that he's even using it in this game indicates to me, and should indicate to all of you guys, that this pug is not serious and that they're just completely goofing around. And I really wanted to highlight the difference in culture between European Pug Champ and North American Pug Champ, because European Pug Champ is very silly and like not serious, and you can kind of do whatever you want. You can kind of goof around and have a good time. Whereas in North America, when we play Pug Champ, it's super duper serious to the point of like toxicity. And I have an example from that from my stream from last night. Let me show you guys this clip. This is from last night. Here we go.
I don't think we're pushing though.
560.
The demo's sticky sniping.
I'm 70.
Also,
We're just
I'm
waiting
going
for
over
the-
the wall.
Oh my
Don't
god. I don't understand. Like,
Dead.
why you just like leave and then why you don't heal me?
Why are you so overextended though? Like you
Just
didn't
bait
say
a pick.
you
Like, it
didn't
doesn't,
say a
Habib,
single
it doesn't
word.
matter. It's a
Come with me
fucking
here,
pug,
confused.
retard.
That's why you're second
You
place.
guys are
There's the pug.
toxic. Oh,
So cringy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, acting like there's like a right thing to do in a pug. I don't understand.
Well, you didn't do the right thing.
Alright,
you
we're
died.
winning. No, we're winning.
I'm
It's
lower.
like,
Fuck off.
play for fun and play off your teammates. I don't get
Jesus
it.
Christ, dude.
As you said nothing and just walked in and died. Yeah.
Alright,
I'm
no,
supposed to
both
clap
of
a
you,
teammate.
no, both of
Habib,
you,
because
shut
you
the
keep on
fuck up
talking
and
and no
not-
one has room to talk.
Just speak then over me. That's how you
No.
do it.
I'm about to pause this
It's
shit.
4 a.m.
I'm gonna
on
fucking
a Friday
go over
night,
to Habib's house and break his fucking computer.
and you keep on speaking.
That sound is like nails on a chalkboard to me. It's just like so cringy, I can't even handle it. So you can already see, like, and this is like kind of an extreme example, but like North American Pug Champ is so serious. Everyone takes the game really seriously. You gotta win. And European Pug Champ, like, let's just go back to the example, right? Like, here's Sideshow again, right? Like, and he's just, I mean, he's showing his cock on stream.
by the
Like,
way, Zesty.
this is how he does it.
I don't know if I'm on the roster or not, but you're not on the roster for 561.
There you go. I fucking love this guy.
I've usurped you.
Nice.
I fucking love this guy so much. But yeah, I'm just like, I've been giving this a lot of thought lately. And to give you guys some context on the yelling, at least on the North American side, like, Habib is one of the top players in North America, probably the top Devilman in the world on his class. And him and Corsa have a little bit of a rivalry because Corsa's on the #2 team in North America, EVL Gaming. And on Thursday, which is the day before this pug, Froyotech beat EVL 5-0. So there might be some like unhappiness there as a result of that match. But I mean, generally speaking, like, when you play in a pug like this, like an invite pug, it's generally pretty cordial. Like, everyone's friends, everyone should be having a good time. And it's really unfortunate to see a situation that happens like that. It's going to happen eventually, but you just don't want to see that happen where people are arguing and having a bad time playing when, as Corsa mentioned, like, it's a Friday night. We're just here playing pugs, having a good time. And it's really a difficult balance, and one that I think a lot of teams and a lot of us can like relate to, because we've been there before. Like, how many times have you guys, like, in your matches, in your scrims, had that happen to you where you're playing in a match and someone just gets really frustrated and people start yelling at each other, and that it just suddenly makes the mumble environment so toxic. You just don't want to see that. I think in North America, we've had this kind of problem for a long time. For North American Pug Champ specifically, we used to have an ELO system there. So when you won games, you gained ELO. When you lost games, you lost ELO. And then people kind of like compare their EPs, right? Who's at the top of the Pug Champ leaderboard. And people got so competitive and so like the catfighting was so real that the Pug Champ developers decided they were going to just remove ELO from the system because it was just getting way too toxic. It's unbearable, and people are just yelling at each other, and they decided that it'd be better to not have that. Even then, you can still see that like people are still very competitive when it comes to TF2. I guess like I have to ask the question of which one is preferable. Which situation would you guys rather have? A situation where you're in this European Pug Champ and everyone's just having a good time and goofing off, but it's not really serious, so you can't really, it's not very productive? Or would you rather have the NA Pug Champ where it's trying to be very productive, but sometimes it the pot boils over and it's a little bit much? I personally think that it's preferable to have this productive environment. I think we're actually really fortunate in North America that we have a culture where people take the game seriously, because, look at a player like Habib, who's, again, one of the top players in the world. Like, I think one of the reasons he is one of the best players in the world is because he's so dedicated to the game. He scrims, 2-3 hours a night, 5 nights a week. And on top of that, it's 4 o'clock in the morning on a Friday, and he still wants to improve and get better, and he's still trying his hardest to win. I really appreciate that from him. I think that's a great attitude to have, because it just shows like how disciplined and like how determined he is to reach his goal. I think for, this happens in other esports as well. Like League of Legends is an example of one where in Korea, the solo queue for League of Legends is very, very serious. So serious to the point where you can actually like display your true talent in solo queue, and a team could potentially pick you up based on your performance in solo queue. I heard the North American League of Legends scene for solo queue is just not very serious. So even if you do really well, people don't take you seriously. And I think that same effect happens in European Pug Champ for TF2, where even if you do really well in a game, it doesn't really mean very much because there's probably a scout in your game using the shortstop, and that kind of just invalidates any success that you have. But you can see here, like, we're winning 3-0 in this pug, and people are still yelling at each other. You can't, like, it's not really good to have that. So everyone kind of understands that you don't want that toxicity. So how do you find that balance? I think it's really important that everyone tries to keep a level head and, cooler minds prevail, as they say. It's easier said than done a lot of the times, especially when people are getting frustrated. But it's important, I think, and I'm not trying to lecture anybody, but I just do think that it's important that everyone just kind of keeps things in perspective and realize that, the pug's going to end and you're not playing on a team with each other. So even if the other player you're playing with sucks, you're not really going to have to deal with that on a day-to-day basis. I just think that like it's better to just focus on your own game and try and improve as best you can in your own game and worry less about what others are doing and what others are saying. And to the Sideshows of the world and to the Habibs of the world who are streaming and making YouTube videos, I do want to say that it's important to set a good example for the community. And I think it goes both ways. Like to Habib and Corsa, like obviously like they shouldn't be doing that on stream. It's not going to like give a good impression, and Habib was streaming this night. And to Sideshow, I actually think that like I don't know. I think that is preferable to have that productive pug environment, and when you are there goofing off, it kind of sets that tone and sets that example for others in your community to where like, yeah, we don't take this game seriously in pugs, so you shouldn't either. And I do think we need to find that middle ground somewhere in between where it's both productive and fun and enjoyable and everyone can smile and have a good time. And I want to know what you guys think about this. Post in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. Like, what's the best way for us as a community to play these pugs together? So I hope you enjoyed the video and look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Peace.